Imagine a typical childhood in the 80s. We ran around playing games like Red Rover and dodgeball. During PE, we played soccer and basketball. Between all those activities, we sat in a classroom and learned. When we started to squirm or get distracted, the clock would show that it was almost time for recess. After playing, we would sit down, catch our breaths, cover the material, and review what we needed to learn for the upcoming tests. Today's typical childhood is filled with essays, tests, student committees, extracurricular activities, and advanced prep classes. Recess is not a priority on the list with the new core curriculum. Our children being medicated simply because they can't get their energy out. I believe that kids can benefit from having longer recesses times and more frequent recesses. This allows children to burn off excess energy and reset their minds from the stress and strain of studying. According to Chang and Coward, Shanghai students have more frequent recesses, while American students see a decline in recess times. Shanghai students advanced in grade levels, but they continue to have access to recess time, while American students do not. American college students are now being taught to avoid burnout by taking frequent breaks by studying from studying. The same principles should be applied to young children. For the 80s kids, homework was quick, so they could go to start their chores and their playtime outside. Today's homework is a major undertaking that involves hours of research, complicated computer programs, and many times tutors. There is no longer time for playing with friends or neighbors, family dinners, or early bedtimes. According to Jacobson, many children's professionals, such as teachers and psychologists, worry that children are growing up without the chance to play. The 80s child was allowed to run, jump rope, and play pretend. Creativity was encouraged, and group work was learned building forts and playing house. This creativity carried into the classroom when writing short stories. Why are children not getting enough recess time? The answers always include not enough time for recess and teaching, or we have too much material to cover. Yet back in the 80s, childhood, you just imagined. Less material was covered per day, but more long-term learning took place. Troubleshooting was learned during the recess time, along with important social skills that are now taught in the classroom. According to Satcher, in 2004, the nonprofit organization Action for Healthy Kids released a special report identifying the link among the factors of poor nutrition, inactivity, and and academic achievement. Is this a wake-up call for schools? I believe it is. Improving children's health will likely improve school performance. Oh my goodness. Unstructured play is essential to the social, emotional, cognitive, and physical well-being of children beginning in early childhood. All children deserve the opportunity to reach their highest potential. Yet, many of our children are being forced to take medication for being ADD, strictly because they cannot sit still or quiet for a long period of time between recesses. This has become a common nightmare for children, despite the fact that the research shows the child's attention span is very limited. At 6 years old, it is at 12 to 30 minutes. At 10 years old, it is at 20 to 50 minutes at a time. In 2012, the American Academy of Pediatrics issued a report saying that play is essential for children's healthy development. Yet schools still ignore this information, choosing to use drugs instead of recess to control kids' pent-up energy. We can fix this by giving kids the ability to move around more often and play more freely. This can easily be accomplished by giving kids more recess time. The ability to burn off excess energy, play without curriculums, and physically move helps children be more alert, more focused in the classroom. Longer recesses also give kids a chance to reset their brain for the next subject being taught. Even indoor play can help burn off excess energy. Rainy or snowy days are not an excuse to take away playtime. Children who get to play are happier and perform better in class. As adults, we look forward to going on lunch and relaxing, or going on break to clear our heads. Why should we expect our children to be any better at handling the stress and pressure of learning than we are? Most of the adults I know say they cannot sit still for 2 hours straight. So how can we expect our young kids to do so? Thank you.